On an ordinary night deep inside a Soviet bunker, a single alarm threatened to rewrite human history. It wasn't a drill. It wasn't a glitch. It was the beginning of what seemed like a U.S. nuclear strike. 5 missiles detected, incoming, unstoppable, promising the end of everything we knew. Inside that bunker stood one man, facing a decision that no human should confront: retaliate and destroy the world, or disobey and risk betrayal. Tonight, we revisit the moment humanity came closer than ever to extinction, saved not by machines, not by nations, but by a single human instinct. To understand how thin the thread of survival was, we return to September 26, 1983, the night the world almost ended. The Cold War was at its breaking point. Seconds mattered as miscalculations meant annihilation, and both superpowers watched with unbearable paranoia. Just weeks earlier, a Soviet jet had shot down a civilian airliner, raising tensions as everyone expected imminent conflict. And in this climate of fear, Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Petrov took his position in the Serpukhov 15 bunker, monitoring for attacks. He expected routine. He expected silence. Instead, he received the most terrifying signal any soldier had ever seen on a screen. A piercing alarm exploded through the bunker. The system showed 1 missile launched from the United States, then another, then 2 more. Petrov froze, not in fear, but in calculation. 5 missiles made no sense. A real strike would involve hundreds, signaling deception. But protocol demanded immediate retaliation. Report the attack, trigger a counterstrike, launch thousands of warheads, end the world in less than 30 minutes. Every officer beside him waited. No one dared question the system. No one dared question the machines. But Petrov questioned everything. He relied not on instruments, but on intuition. He declared the alarm false, knowing he could be executed if wrong, yet stayed resolute. Minutes passed like centuries. No explosions, no missiles, no war. Satellites misread sunlight reflections as American warheads. Petrov had single-handedly stopped a nuclear retaliation. He defied protocol and fear, choosing humanity over obedience. But the bunker didn't praise him. No celebrations, only silence, while the weight of breaking protocol settled over him like a shadow. In the hours that followed, Petrov became a ghost inside his own command post. No one dared question him, yet no one stood by him. Protocol had been violated. Even if he was right, he had stepped outside the machine, and the machine never forgave that. Hours later, the weight finally reached him. Petrov stepped away from the noise, searching for a corner of silence inside the bunker. His hands trembled, barely, but enough for him to notice. The room was safe again, yet he wasn't. He had saved the world, but now he had to face himself. This is the Human Chronicle, where forgotten decisions, hidden moments, and fragile threads remind us how close we've come to losing everything.